advertising outperforms direct response advertising every time, as long as you know what you're doing, caveat, on a long enough time horizon. And so in 30 days, direct response will probably be branding. But on a year, branding will smash it. And that's where you get those 20x, 50x, sometimes 100x returns on advertising dollars. It happens when you grow the pie, and then no one else can compete against you, because all of this extra that we grew with the brand awareness is only extra for you. And everyone else is still competing for this little dot, and you don't even need to advertise that little dot, because you've got this massive pie right here that you grew organically with goodwill, with positive sentiment. By the way, the reason I make these videos, this is all branding. The whole point here is that hopefully you can learn some nugget that you can apply to your business, and then as a result make more money and associate that making more money with me. And she did this growing of the pie overnight over 20 years, right? Of having more like platinum hits than almost any musician today, and maintaining a very kind of cool bad girl brand. I ranked these in order of what I would deem importance. Now you're like, how could distribution from LVMH, her partnership, be more important? Well, if she didn't have them, she wouldn't have a business, right? She wouldn't be able to manufacture products. She wouldn't be able to keep up with the demand. She wouldn't have the brick and mortar distribution that she has. She wouldn't even have necessarily the brand association of premium luxury goods. All of those things are massively beneficial, right? The second thing is that she picked the right market. If she had picked the wrong market to begin with, for example, I think if she had gone luxury, I think that would have been really bad. I think people would have been like, she's being ridiculous. She's so greedy. Which is hilarious that she's so greedy. Really, she just made more money doing it this way just because she was being smart. It would have just been a bad move given her brand. Now, for example, like we do huge, very big deals in terms of what we do. So it makes sense for anything that I would eventually sell to be expensive, right? It makes sense. So second, like I said, if you don't have a good market that you're going after, it's gonna fall on flat ears. If she had done a big luxury move and gone like $5,000, $10,000 stuff, I think it would have been a disaster, right? So she picked the right market, and she was clever about the fact that not only did she go after lingerie, she also went into athletic stuff, right? Well, this is loungewear, but the idea is that those are growing at disproportionate faster than population growth and GDP growth. She's going into growing markets. If she's going into shrinking, she wouldn't have sold anything to begin with. Third, then when you have the growing market, you have the distribution, brand allows you to capitalize on it. That allows you to get people to switch from what they're currently buying to your thing because they have brand affinity, because of the 20 years of goodwill that she's built up, from the music that people associate with going out, from having fun, from just relaxing, from in their drives. All of that positive sentiment built up over years then gets monetized, flipped when she starts presenting real products. Now, once she has that, then it's like, how do I get leverage on that? Because if she had just done that, she would have made plenty of money. But how do I get more leverage? Fourth, she brings in the affiliates. Now she gets even more leverage on the distribution in terms of media by